London, Chelsea inflicted Spurs' first Premier League defeat under Antonio Conte, the Blues' former boss, thanks to second-half goals from Thiago Silva and Hakim Ziyech. The 2-0 final scoreline reflected a dominant performance by the European champions. In their third defeat to their West London rivals this month, Spurs were no less meek than they had been in exiting the EFL Cup at the semi-final stage. Though Harry Kane might have had cause to complain over a push on Thiago Silva that was given as a foul, it was one of just 4 occasions in which a visiting player hit the target as Antonio Conte switched to a 4-4-2 left his forwards starved of service. From the outset, Chelsea dominated territory and possession, registering 73% of the former in the first half in addition to 7 shots. However, few of those opening were all that clear-cut, perhaps none better than the 44th second, when Romelu Lukaku skewed Mason Mount's crossover with his weaker right foot. All too often Chelsea's 4-3-3 found itself driving into the 2 banks of 4 Antonio Conte had deployed within touching distance of Hugo Lloris' goal. Callum, Hudson-Odoi and Hakim Ziyech in particular found themselves having to charm their way through a brick wall. It did not work even if the former's dominance of Japhet Tanganga might have seen the Spurs defender sent off before the break. Tottenham were content to play on the counter, leaving Kane and Steven Bergwijn to their own devices upfield. For a moment that approach paid off, the former picking the ball up and behind Jorginho and charging at the Chelsea backline. Sessegnon delivered across straight to Kane, but as he slotted home, Thiago Silva went sprawling to the deck. Tierney judged the push to have been beyond the pale. VAR Darren England, who had earlier deemed a robust challenge by Matt Doherty on Malang Sarr to be unworthy of a red, did not intervene. One would suspect that if a goal had been awarded, that decision would not have been overruled. The contest might have changed radically had that most marginal of decisions pivoted in the other direction, but it certainly would not have been reflective of a dominant performance by Chelsea, who kept Spurs back, probing for their opening as they eased to a win that moved them 9 points clear of